evening, YouTube. This is Owen. I don't have much of a channel or anything like that, a whole lot of videos, but I did want to honor Roja tonight in doing a quick review of Diaghilev, one of the most beautiful fragrances I think I've ever smelled in my life. And so I have here, it's one of his testers, which I think it's about 7 milliliters, and it comes in a spray, and you can get these at rojaparfums.com or a number of different sites where they have authorized retailer for Roja parfums. I'll try to say the right pronunciations. Anyway, there's been a few great reviews of Diaghilev, and I don't mean to be any better or aspire to do a better review. I just really felt like I wanted to give my opinion on this this fragrance, and also a bit of information about it for those of you who are curious about Diaghilev by Roja. So first of all, it's what's called a chypre. I can't even say it. Chypre. So that's a French word, I believe, for what is Cyprus, the island of Cyprus, which is in the Mediterranean. And the chypre was first, I think, done by Coty Perfumes. They made one called chypre. And the three main notes in a chypre, what constitute a chypre, are normally bergamot, labdanum, and oak moss. And so those are three notes you're gonna find in Roja Diaghilev. So the bergamot is that citrus, it's that top citrus note, beautiful. It's kind of like a lime type of a fruit. And then the labdanum is a flowering plant that grows in the Western Mediterranean region. And I have written down here of what the labdanum comes from is actually the leaves of this plant are covered with glandular hairs. So it's like a gland, like you'd think of a gland that's within the human body, but this gland is actually on the leaves of this plant. And these glands, sometimes they're like little pores over the leaf, and they can also look like hairs underneath the leaf. But these glands exude the resin that is known as labdanum. And so that's what that is a sweet, resinous, woody, amber odor. And I thought that was interesting to find out. So that's part of what makes up chypre, and as well as oak moss, which Roja, thankfully, I'm so thankful that he still uses real, genuine oak moss. He just puts it through a process to take out some of the allergens that are found in oak moss. So thank God for someone like Roja who goes the extra length to continue to provide us with perfumes that they have the real thing in them. And I think Roja's perfumes are above 90% natural ingredients. And of course, in any great perfume, I think it's important to have a few synthetics, because it helps the scent in different ways. Of course, you may have heard all of that already and can look that up as well. But anyway, so here's Diaghilev. What a beautiful scent it is. So for the top notes, we have bergamot, lime, orange, and tarragon. So you have those beautiful citruses, and they definitely do come out and sparkle when you first spray this. And that bergamot especially is it's so nice, so beautiful. Just this fresh, sweet, citrusy, nice note And then you have the heart of Rose de Mai and Jasmine de Grasse. So those are two very sought after ingredients, of course, in the perfumery. And I think special to Roja's heart as well, as I've heard him in various videos say. And those are also rare ingredients. So, well, most of these are, I think, rare and beautiful ingredients. And so then you have in the heart note also ylang ylang, violet, black currant buds, peach, tuberose. Anyway, I don't even need to go over all these because you can see them yourself and have heard them from the other great reviewers of this fragrance. And then the base has ambergris, musk. A couple things I love in the base are clove, cumin, nutmeg. Just when I read those and know that those are in this, I think of cooking. I think of chefs cooking in the kitchen. I love to cook myself. I enjoy very much making delicious spaghetti sauce or some kind of stew with meat, but also with vegetables, tomatoes, and then I do enjoy using clove as well as cumin, ginger. Ginger's not in here, but it did strike me how similar Roja's perfumes are with cooking, if you like to cook with spices. So that's something that stuck out to me, and something I really love and appreciate about Roja's creations. There's just so many variety of ingredients. It reminds me of cooking. Now, let's see here. This is a scent I would wear for formal occasions or casual occasions. I would proudly wear this scent in any occasion, to be honest, whether I go to work, whether I'm out with friends, whether I go to a party, whether I go to a concert. This is, and I don't say that because I don't value the scent. But what I say it is because I highly value the scent, and I think it's so special that it could be something worn all the time. And as Roja has told on video before, that someone told him once, "I wish I could dress like you." And his reply, what I remember is I loved this reply, was he said, "Well, what's keeping you?" And so that's something I think about especially when I have this scent, or if you purchase a scent like this. It's expensive, yes, but as also Roja has said before, luxury things or things of a lot of value, it hurts when you get them. You're making a sacrifice to have it, but that's part of it, and that's part of what makes it special. And so that's something I remember, and I love about this particular scent as well. It's something that's so special to me that it's worth that extra. It's worth that a bit of temporary pain to be able to have with you and cherish, and allow others to smell and cherish as well whenever you decide to wear it. So I liken this scent to someone with a beautiful character, who's loving, kind, merciful, patient. And the reason I mention that is because my grandfather, he wore Old Spice, and he wore the original one that was made before this new reformulation of the aftershave, and it truly was a beautiful scent. And when he wore it, he would wear it to church and things like that. But this reminds me of Old Spice, the original scent, the older one. It has a similar it just has a similar feel to me, and it makes me think of my grandpa. And he was a loving man, a kind, caring man. He loved people. He wasn't judgmental of anybody in any walk of life, in any race. And when I smell this, I think of him. I think of his character. I think of his love for others and his example. And it just makes me all the more proud to wear this scent. And of course, I only have this little bottle because I can't afford right now is it the 50 mil or the 100 milliliter bottle. I do so much want to have that bottle at some point and be able to continue to have that bottle to wear throughout my life, because it's that special to me. And I think it may strike an accord with some of you who decide to get it, bringing memories back, possibly of your grandparents or someone in your life that you loved. But it has those qualities to me that I saw in my grandpa. So thank you, Roja, for this scent. And to all of those who watch this, I highly recommend you finding a authorized dealer, getting one of these little bottles of 7 milliliter or a little more than that for around $80. It may seem like a lot. Maybe you could go buy a bottle of Acqua di Gio. You could buy a 3.4 ounce bottle of that. Well, that's fine and all, but I'd say that to be able to get one of these, pay the money, it's not something you're gonna regret, and make a little sacrifice to have something of this value. So anyway, that's the as much as my reviews, and I don't do reviews, so I'm nervous. I don't speak well in front of people. I mean, I can speak in front of people, but I don't ever like make videos for people. So this is like brand new and stuff, so for me. So anyway, I'm sorry about all the, whatever, my fumbles of speech. Anyway, and also wanted to, well, yeah, that's all. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Check out Roja Dove. Definitely check out the reviews of the others that have already come before. They're awesome guys, and they've made beautiful, far more beautiful reviews of this treasure than I could do. Anyway, I wanted to give you my opinion on it and a few notes on the fragrance. So let me know what you think in the comments section. And again, forgive me for the quality of video this is. And maybe I can do a little better as I practice more. So take care, have a good night, and God bless.